Okay, so for the next example, I'm going to use some research that I've talked about in other videos. This is research on the effect of auditory stimulation, different kinds of sounds, on the behavior of gorillas in the zoo. So there are three conditions. One condition is you play classical music for the gorillas. Next one, you play a recording of jungle sounds. And then the last one is a control condition. You don't play any special sounds. And there are 6 gorillas, and each condition, they play the sounds for the gorillas for 4 hours a day over 10 days, and then every 5 minutes they mark their behavior. And there's one of 8 possible behaviors: standing, sitting, moving, resting, aggressive behavior, social behavior, cleaning yourself, and abnormal behavior. So those are the 8 possible behaviors. The data that I'm going to show you here is only using 3 behaviors. You can see here. I'm going to use the social behaviors, resting behaviors, and aggressive behaviors. So the other 5 behaviors, I don't have the data. Now, there's different ways you can input your data. And in Excel here, one of them is called a wide format. So you can see we have each subject has 1 line, but then I have to have every condition spread out like this. This format is actually very difficult to use in R and difficult to analyze, so I don't recommend it. Another way to do it is the long format. In this case, each line is 1 data point. This one is pretty easy to work with. For today, though, I'm going to kind of use a combination here. I'm going to use social, resting, and aggressive behaviors because we're not going to compare these with each other. We're just going to compare them across these 3 conditions: the control, jungle sound, and classical music. So once you've made your data in Excel, you need to save it as CSV, a comma separated value file. So, make your names whatever you like, and then come down here and select comma separated values and save it like that, and that's the easiest way to import it into R. Okay, so now we're in R, and RStudio makes this very easy. Come up to Import Dataset, click From CSV. Now when you first do it, it's going to say that you need to install these packages. Packages are kind of add-ons for the R software. So you can just say yes and then wait for it to do it. Okay, and then you come to the window here and you come over to Browse, navigate to your file. Okay, and once you select the file, you'll be able to look at it and see if it looks like how you want it. And you'll also be able to change the name. I'm going to shorten it to just Gorilla Data. And, make sure here, first row is names. I have names of the variables in the first row, so there you go. Get that and then click Import. For some reason it named it Gorilla Data for R, which I don't want, so I'm going to make a, just click here, Gorilla Data equals Gorilla Data for R. Okay, and then I'm going to remove Gorilla Data for R. Okay, now I got, let me delete that. Now I got the Gorilla Data here, and if I click on it, I can look at it. Here it is. Okay, there's my 18 data points. So that's how we get our data into R, and now let's work on analyzing it.